Setting up and running a guesthouse can be an appealing venture for those seeking to combine a lifestyle change with income generation in France. However, this prospect comes with unique challenges, especially if you are a foreigner. Here's a breakdown of what to consider when preparing for this type of business. But first, an important word of warning. In most cases, the hospitality income from the B&B or the gîte will not cover all your living expenses. While a well-run property can yield a modest salary, it typically supports expenses related to the property rather than provide a full income. Financial planning is crucial to account for seasonal revenue fluctuations, especially in regions with varying tourist demand. Running a B&B requires more hands-on management compared to a gîte. Managing a gîte is less time-intensive as guests are typically more independent. That's because B&B hosts must be available to welcome guests, clean, and serve breakfast, which can be a full-time job. At any rate, both types of accommodations require strong interpersonal skills, patience, and a passion for hospitality. Additionally, setting up a successful B&B often necessitates what I call a partnership with your partner or spouse on the division of labor and responsibilities. Bed and breakfasts and gîtes have distinct legal and operational frameworks. A gîte is considered an independent furnished tourist accommodation, almost like a small hotel, meaning it must be physically separate from the owner's residence. In contrast, a B&B is legally required to operate within the owner's primary residence. That means owners are required to host guests within their personal space. From a service perspective, gîte owners have flexibility after they have opened the place for the paying guests, while B&B hosts must offer specific services like breakfast. Also, capacity limits differ, with bed and breakfasts capped at 5 rooms, while gîtes can accommodate larger groups. You must comply with local regulations to set up this type of pseudo-hospitality business. B&B owners need to register with the Trade and Companies Register, the RCS, and obtain local permits from the town hall. Depending on the location, specific regulations may apply, including zoning and safety standards for properties accommodating over 15 guests. Like all owners, as a foreigner you must also navigate tax obligations and, in some cases, join the social scheme for self-employed if income thresholds are met. You can either purchase an existing guesthouse with an established clientele, or buy a property for renovation, which offers more customization but requires time and financial investment. When purchasing an existing B&B, conducting some sort of due diligence to verify financial records and property assets is critical. That's because owners rarely have formal documentation. Renovations, especially in older properties, can be time-consuming and costly, averaging between €2,000 and €2,800 per square meter in 2024. Owning a hospitality business in France offers lifestyle benefits and the opportunity to immerse oneself in French culture. However, language barriers, regulations, seasonal income, high operational costs, and, most important, the harsh competitive environment, can pose challenges. Success often depends on solid marketing, an understanding of French business etiquette, and a willingness to adapt to local expectations. Overall, running a guesthouse in France can be rewarding if well planned. Essential to success are a strong local network, familiarity with the language and legal framework, and careful financial preparation. As a foreigner, I suggest that you both leverage local expertise and people you know, and maintain a solid bilingual online presence to market your property to foreign visitors as well as to French tourists. This video has been brought to you by the French Property Coach. If you're wondering what the name means, it's simple. I help English speakers in navigating French real estate. Whether you're looking to buy or sell a house in France, I can help. If you have a difficulty with an estate agent or a notaire, get help. If you're looking to file for planning permission and are frightened about the paperwork in French, I can help. If you want to make absolutely sure that nothing gets lost in translation, well, I can absolutely help. If you're house hunting, read my free guide about the process of buying a house in France. It covers estate agents, valuation, organizing your search, dealing with lawyers, money issues, the psychology of sellers, running a gîte, and more. It's 100 pages of practical knowledge, gained from my 15 years as a property finder. And with lots of hands-on insight too. Get the link in the video's description below. If you're looking for customized assistance for your own French property project, whatever the project, don't hesitate to reach out. It is that simple. We can have a phone or Zoom conversation, you don't have to commit to anything, and the talk is free. So what do you think? Give it a try.